Hello, my name is Sarah Jane Steele, and this is Do Yoga with me. The next practice is a prenatal yoga practice to help ease some of the leg cramps and leg restlessness that comes along with pregnancy. You may want a few pillows. I'm going to use a bolster for this practice, but we will be elevating the feet at one point, so it's nice to get those ready now. Relax and breathe and enjoy the practice. We're going to start coming right into all fours position. So from seated, just go ahead and take one leg at a time behind you and bring yourself onto all fours position. And just instead of placing a lot of pressure on your wrist, why not walk your hands more towards the top of the mat so you're not feeling any strain there. Spread your fingers wide, roll into your first finger and your thumb. Put some weight onto one knee more than the other, so you're slightly lifting your opposite knee, and extend your leg back. You're going to spread your toes as wide as you can get them. Firm the muscles on the top of your thighs, and then press with your hands to bring your heel towards the wall behind you. And you should feel a stretch starting to move into your soleus, your calf, perhaps the muscles that cross your knee. And you can let your head dangle if you feel any pressure in your neck. We'll stay here for 3 more breaths, all the way in to the sides of the body. Wide open mouth, breathe out. If your legs really do have a tendency to cramp and you feel a lot of tension there, then you might want to breathe in through the wide open mouth and breathe out with an audible sigh. And then just take all of the energy right out of your leg on your next breath out. So hinge the hips forward and make the leg limp and floppy. So you're just going to completely bend the knee and come onto the tops of the toes, and you're going to start to shake and jostle your leg. And this tends to help release the buttocks, release the thighs, and just encourage blood flow. And that is oftentimes why we get leg cramps. We have a lack of blood flow to the bottom part of our baby because all of the blood flow is circulating around the placenta. One more breath all the way in, and you might want to really loosen up with the horse lips. And then bring both knees side by side. Release your hips. You'll feel a difference between the side that you just worked and the side that we're going to. Extend your opposite leg back. Spread those toes. And it's almost like you've got a dot on the center of your heel, and you're going to press right through, connecting that dot to the wall behind you. So your hips are somewhat even. Lots of energy in the leg, pressing the knee straight. Head can dangle. If you're quite pregnant, if you have any pain in the wrists or shoulders, you can always be doing this down on your elbows, palms facing up. Inhale. Breathe out to really press the center of the heel back. Last inhale and exhale. And then press into your elbows or press into your hands, bring the hips forward, and take all the energy out of that leg and just start to shake. So side to side, up and down. Your body will always have one side that shakes better than the other. We're just loosening the butt. This is also really good if you've had any sciatica in your pregnancy, just to release the back and the leg. One more breath out. And then both knees come in. Slowly lift your head above your heart as you come back up onto your hands if you were down on the elbows, and then release yourself back so that the behind is sitting on the heels. Big breath in, all the way out. And then just lift your behind up and away from your heels, swing your legs around to the side and come to sitting. One leg is going to be in a half cross-legged position. Other leg is just as wide as your baby needs. So lots of space for the belly. Lift your toes up and just grab below the toes onto the ball of the foot. And you should feel as your toes pull towards your face, like you're getting a nice stretch across the front of your shin. And you can also get your body nice and tall because you've got a lever to pull the body up. Big breath in. Breath out as you drop the shoulders. Just release any tension. Place the foot back down. And we'll do a little bit of lymphatic massage. That's the idea of encouraging blood flow in the body. So you can just start to brush up past the ankles, along the calves. And then once you get that skin stimulation, you can just squeeze your calves. So for some women, they feel really great squeezing their muscles on the body when they're pregnant, and some women, they don't like too much tension. So just kind of feel it out. You may just want to jostle the calf from side to side rather than squeezing too much on the muscle. And then we always avoid the joints. They're quite sensitive in pregnancy, so just roll up and past the knee, and you can do the same thing on the thighs. So this is what really encourages any trapped fluid to move, and this is what encourages blood flow in your body. And then you can shake and jostle the thigh a little bit more as well. Good. And then brush the legs once more. Extend the leg out. Give it a good stretch. So some can reach right for the calf or the toe. Just try to grab onto some part of the leg. Pull the spine up tall. So we're doing a modified version of a full side bend. So just reaching to the point that you can start to feel the leg lengthening, toes flexing back towards the face. And wherever you're holding on to, just pull up to get the spine nice and tall, pull the baby up and away from the pelvis, and then breathe out as you release and come back. You can lift your leg if you don't want to lift with your belly, and come to the other side. So just creating enough space again for your belly, and then taking the hand, gripping the fingers around the ball of the foot and pulling the spine up nice and tall. This is also really nice for your feet as well. Your feet will tend to widen and spread with your pregnancy. So we're just giving them a nice stretch as well to give them a bit of a break. Breath in, and we use the breath out to release the foot down. And then you can go ahead and just brush the body again. So you're just sort of trying to stimulate the capillaries a little bit. And then you can go ahead with your massage. A lot of what will make walking and exercising a lot easier in your pregnancy is just encouraging this blood flow. So you want to get to a point where you feel lots of warmth around the muscle, a lot of release around the muscle, and then you can go ahead and migrate your hands up onto the thighs, shaking and moving and jostling. Horse lips is a really good breath for this one, so breathing in through the mouth, releasing through the lips. We're sighing out. And then a simple in through the nose and out through the mouth as you just brush the legs. Bring the leg that you just worked into extension, and then go ahead and reach for your calf, or if you can reach for the foot, you can go for that as well. And we're just pulling some stretch into the back of the leg, really passively here. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And then just releasing the tension on the foot, sliding the hand up the leg. So a way to sort of drain any fluid out of the feet is to elevate. It's still possible to lie on your left side while keeping the legs elevated in a resting pose. And resting is so essential. So Shavasana is really beneficial to you because you're going to need to rest in between contractions when you have your baby. So take a few pillows and just place them at the end of your mat, and then you can elevate top leg and bottom leg. If you need even more space for your pelvis, then you can place another bolster in between your knees, and then go ahead and lie yourself down onto the ribs. And just let the belly release down and forward. You can have your other hand on another pillow if you need support for the breast or the chest. And just get used to being horizontal. Feeling any blood and excess fluid moving away from the ankles and the calves and up towards the placenta. And just enjoying the rest and the release. So first we erase any tension out of the face with a breath in and out. And then moving tension out of the neck and the shoulders with a breath out. Releasing any tension around the belly and the spine on a breath out. And then really feeling that heaviness in the legs, but a lightness in your toes and your ankles and your calves. Just resting now. Open the mouth wide and deepen your breath fully into the front, sides, and backs of the ribs. Sighing out. And moving the feet out of elevation. So one foot down to the floor at a time. Using your hand that's in front to help guide you up to seated position. You can just move your bolsters or pillows to the side. You can sit on one of them if you like so that the spine can be up nice and tall. Taking the hands into prayer, moving one hand down to your baby if you wish. Hopefully feeling rested and less restless through the legs. Thank you for joining me for this practice today, and thank you to your baby. Namaste.